And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you watching around the world. Yes, yes. We are officially live, yes, on a Saturday. For all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already seen this stream, it is official. It is official. We are live. We're also going to be moving some of these things out of the way, yes. And for all of you watching, I think you see what we're doing. Yes, yes. It is official. It is official. Here we go. For all of you watching, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. We're number one. Each one of you are here and beautifully here on a good time. For each and every one of you, yes, yes. We will be doing good amount of drinks, good amount of burrs, and we're going to be drinking. Ooh! I should just give that. Where's the box? I usually have a box to show and then throw it. Maybe we should do it on the stream for all of you. Yes. First one in the chat room. Jay, good to see. Good to see Jay in the chat room. And I hope you guys can see. If you guys can't see, please raise your hand if you can't see. I know many of you here are enjoying Saturday. It is Saturday. And for all of you, yes. We're going to be doing a lot of whiskeys. A lot of whiskeys. But the one main thing is food taste and cooking steak. 10 out of 10. And if you've never seen these streams, I'm going to just start off by saying, let me know if my sound check is good. We're going to be doing, yes. We are going to be doing, we're going to be doing this. And look at how beautiful this is. It's a huge boy. It's a huge boy. I should put it like this, shouldn't I? Yes. I should put it like this. It's huge, isn't it? That's what she said. It's huge. Let's put this over here like this, and also, whoa. Okay, putting that over here. Oof. Ladies and gentlemen, on this stream, you're ready to see what we're doing. Yes. On this stream, I'm going to be drinking a little bit of that German beer. I am an American, and if you are watching, yes, on the go with YOLO J. All of you, April, for all of you watching in the chat room, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This is the main show. This is showtime for all of you. If you have never seen any of my shows before, well, you're in for a treat. On this stream, I'm going to be using the Kinders or Brazilian steak. Yes. Also, I will be also using the Kinders. Yes, the blend. Which one's better? Well, here's the thing. I'll tell you, you have to tune in. If you don't tune in, you ain't going to know, my friends. And we're going to be starting off this stream. Yes. We starting off the stream with a little bit of beer. Yes, Reaper Crew. Let's do it one time. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, we're number one. Let's start off with a little bit of beer. So here we go for all of you. Yes. Let's go for all of you. Yes, we're going to start off with a little bit of beer. Yes. And for all of you watching, let me just dump this. There we go. Let's start doing this. And for some of you, I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. But before we do anything, I need to show you the meat. On this stream, I will be using, yes. I'll be using my skills to cut up one of my favorite all-time pieces. And if you see it here, you see it. This is Picanha, yes. Aged beef. I'm be cutting this. I'm going to be cooking it for all of you. This is not easy. I want to say for all of you, it's easy for me, but it ain't easy for a regular person like you. I'm going to show you how to cut this. You're going to have to learn from me how to cut this. I know many of you are wondering, what do you mean cut it? Like that song? Yes, like that song. I'm going to show you how to cut it. Point of the matter is, there's one thing we have to do. and we do it every stream, okay? We drink and review, all right? I can't be doing all this and not have a little sippy sip of something. So on the stream, I'm going to start off by doing that. We can put this over here if you want. Maybe it looks better, maybe it looks better, maybe it doesn't. What the matter is, put it right here, big Picanha piece. This piece is so big, that's what she said. So big. Here we go. On the stream, there's going to be a ton of freaking whiskeys you're going to be seeing me show. I'm not your average YouTuber, so for all of you, starting off right here, Woodford Reserve. Why does it look so small on me? Woodford Reserve. This is the limited release 130 proof. If I show you it, you got to get it because it's good. Yes, I don't officially show you bad whiskey. There you go. There's one of them. Another whiskey that we will be drinking on the stream. Yes, Henry McKenna. Yes. Henry McKenna. 10-year. Henry McKenna 10-year. And this is another beautiful thing that we're going to be drinking on this stream. Also, shout out to all the men in the chat room. Shout out to all the ladies in the chat room. You ladies are number one. Let's do this over here. Boom. Also, I will be putting a little bit of that Elijah Craig 18 on here. Yes. Also, I will be putting an inexpensive. Do me a favor, chat room. Hit that like button if you like an inexpensive whiskey. Hit that like button if you like with a C. Early Tans will be another one I will be putting on the stream. Oof, there's so many whiskeys. How do I have time for all these whiskeys? Point of the matter is, we're going to pop this open. And for all of you, hit that like button. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Yes. Hit that like button right there. Hit that like. Lock in. Hit that like button. All right, here we go. It's going to be the beer that I'm having. This is a German beer. I'm an American man, and at the end of the day, I just know it's good. This is real good. One of my favorites. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Do it again. Also, there's going to be another couple whiskeys that I want to show you. But we have to say this. If I want to show you a couple of the whiskeys, I got to start drinking whiskeys, right? Yes. You guys are awesome. For all of you in the chat room, you guys are awesome. Yes. So, let's unveil the mask. But before we unveil the mask, I will also be drinking, yes, the Dalmore. Yes, this is, yes, you see it, the red one. Yes, maybe you've never seen it before. Valor, yes, Dalmore. Valor. Also, I have to say, we have a lot of whiskeys that I want to show you. But there's actually one whiskey that I want to show you that it's honestly really, it's really, it's heavy. It's heavy, boy. It's like a dumbbell. It's heavy, boy. Let me tell you. A little heavy duty. This is, yes, one of the ultimate whiskeys out there that some people just don't know about. And they don't talk about it because it sucks. That's what they think. But the thing is, this is a big one. Oh, shoot, this big one. It's going to fall. Hit that like button. It's a big whiskey. Okay, so I'm trying to balance it on the back of my back. It's working out good. This is one of the best bottles you can find currently. It's beautiful. It really screams beauty. And if you see it here, I'm going to put it on the stream so you can see it. Yes, it's thing is huge. Look at how big this thing is. Yes, hit that like button. You know what time it is. Anyways, the point of the matter is, it's huge. I will tell you that there was a bunch of people before 2020 that said that they were straight good. It wasn't. It was straight dookie, man. And now, officially, one of the best currently. If you buy one, you have to get the newest batches. Damn, this is heavy. But again, dumbbell. How do you do it? How do you do it with this? Bam, 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 bam. Oh, wait, one time. Oof. Yeah, you gotta do it. There's another thing going like that. Boom, boom, boom. This is huge. Look at it. Huge thing, huge. It's huge. Look at me. The thing is, you know what? It could be huge, but size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it could be straight dookie. Size doesn't matter, ladies. It could stink. It could stink. Anyways, point of the matter is, in Texas, size matter, doesn't it? Yes, of course it does. I'm gonna say go big or go home. Point of the matter is, this one really did suck. The batches before 2020 were horrendous. So if you want to get a Willet pot still, it's heavy. Want to get a Willet pot still? The year 2024, 2023, 2025, and 2026, these are the ones to get. And again, we will be putting it on the third stream. Oh, damn, it's heavy. And then the one whiskey that I want to put up against, I want to put this up against another whiskey on the stream. So there's going to be Knob Creek 21. He down like one for all of you. I'm going to be putting this one up against one of them. This is a little bit harder to find bottle. Shout out to all of you in Texas. If you in Texas and you're trying to learn karate or jutsu or taekwondo, my man, if you're in Texas, you're trying to learn karate or taekwondo or something, you're in the wrong ball game. Texas is the homeland of firearms. If you don't have firearms and you don't know how to use firearms in Texas, you ain't an American. Shout out to Florida and shout out to the USA. You guys know what time it is. It's finally time for me to unveil myself here. And for all of you, again, let me just say, this is a total of, this is a total of 2.5 pounds. All right, 2.5 pounds. For all of you, we're gonna have to, let's unveil myself here. Boom. Oof. And I need to put my hat backwards. Point of the matter is, for all of you, shout out to all of you, this is a 2.5 pound picanha. I'm gonna show you how to cut it. And for all of you watching, start taking this off. As a matter of fact, I'll put another beer. I'm gonna put another beer in the freezer. We're gonna put him. Wait, let's pick out what we're gonna put. Okay, I think I'm gonna drink Japanese beer with this. For some of you, there's a different kind of beers to drink. If you don't know already, we're gonna be drinking whiskey, but there's different kind of beers to have with Picanha. And on the serious note, let's get a little bit serious. We're going to take our first sip, and do me a favor, have it already. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. The only beer that I recommend some of you to have with this is this Picanha. Do not have any dark brown ale. Don't have anything that's not too crispy. When it comes to this Picanha, you have to have something very bold, very crispy, very nice. And the one I do recommend for all of you, if you have a Pilsners are really good. If you have a German beer is really nice, but it has to be a German beer that doesn't have too much richness. You have to have a little bit of room for your picanha. Mexican beer is fantastic. Japanese beer is fantastic if you're having a picanha like this. And for some of you, I'm going to say this. I need to put one right over there up in that gut, up in that freezer. So for all of you, here we go. We start drinking some whiskey now. All right, for all of you, here we go. Let me just start drinking a little bit of this. Today's a Saturday, relaxed Saturday, so I hope you enjoy it. You guys see what you're seeing? Yes, of course you can. Of course you can. Good, good, good. For all of you watching, let's put the beer on here. And let's talk about this whiskey. We're also going to be cutting this open. Don't worry, we will be cutting it for each one of you. Let's see if you see it. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. It's a better view now. Shout out to all of you. You guys are amazing. All right, so on the stream, I'm going to be doing cutting of this meat. Now, this meat, you've seen me do before. And if you haven't seen me do it before, well, there's going to be a treat for all of you. I am a very much of a professional when it comes to streaming, very much of a professional. I can't even say it right. That's how much professional I am. I will tell you that on this stream, and for all of you, if you're drinking some wine, if you drink some beer, if you drink some, forget the vodka, put the vodka aside, put the tequila aside. If you're watching me, my preferable drink for all of you is to have some whiskey. You could also blend it in with a little bit of beer. And for the first super chat over here, oh, Jake. Jake says over here, don't drop the picanha, Reaper. Thank you so much. And for all of you, do me a favor. I know we have a lot of people watching. We're going to have more people watching later on. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, for your crew, hit that like button. We're also going to be deep diving into whiskeys. We're doing a little battle too on the stream. I know a lot of you have been wanting me to do battles, and I will tell you, not easy to do battles. I need to limit myself. So for some of you, we're going to do a battle on the stream. But one thing I ask all of you, if you're new here, and if you're not new here, regardless, let's hit that like button. It helps out with the algorithm, makes me more motivated when we see more likes, and it also brings a lot more people. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you don't know how. Tap the screen a couple times. Let's get those likes up to 100 on the stream. And for all of you, let's go on to drinking a little bit of that. Yes, and the beer of choice. If you haven't already bought it, there you go. Get it nice and cold. And let's start drinking some whiskey. Oh! Whiskey of choice currently is going to be the Dalmore. Yes, the red, super red Dalmore. Valor. Yes, Valor. The Dalmore Valor. I'm gonna say this. I don't know how they say it over there in Scotland. Okay, I don't know how they say it in Scotland, but we're gonna say this. We do know how to say kinders. Shout out to kinders. I will be using two seasonings on the stream. These are the two seasonings I will be using. And so for all of you, yes, give a little appreciation to your local store. Your local store has this on your shelf so that you can officially pick these up and have them with your meal. You can have this with any steak. I would prefer some of you Brazilian is only for the steaks. And you can also use this, for seafood, for chicken, for pork, and literally for everything, right? In the chat room, I'm going to give a shout out to the chat room. Anybody in the chat room that I see, I'm going to give a shout out currently right now. So for all of you, there we go. We got Doodoo Brown in the chat room. You know what it is. Over here, April Neal, Manny. Thank you so much, Manny. Also, Salty, here we go, Salty. And for all of you, yes, so start drinking this up. Make sure if you haven't already, hit the like button. It helps out a bunch. We also have a couple other people here in the chat room that were here earlier. Kelly, good to see Kelly in the chat room. Good to see Kelly. Currently, there's a football game going on right now, and I'm not watching it because I'm doing these streams for all of you. So you get to watch the football game. I don't. And the Bills are playing against Denver Broncos. So for all of you, here we go. Cheers to all of you. Dedication's huge. If you really want to be a YouTuber, but some of you aren't, so that's good. All right, for all of you, we're going to be using a glass. What glass are we using? left or right? Which color? Which color? Let me know which one are we using. And for all of you to see, there we go. Which one are we going to use currently to start off the stream? Let me know, let me know, let me know. We're going to use the old one. This is a super elite status. And over here, this is about 5-month member, 6-month. Shout out to all my members. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Somebody says over here in the chat room, green. Somebody says, why? The chat room saying, Chris is saying, why? Chris Hansen, oh shit. We got the real Chris Hansen in the chat room. You know who he is. He's the one that shows up. Yes. When your kid brings over the wrong dude. Over here also, we have Caveman. Caveman, thank you so much. Caveman says, why? You know what it is? Caveman always like, why? Over here, green. Jay in the chat room says, yeah. Says, yeah. He says over here, thank you so much. Somebody over here says in the chat room, am I Mexican? Again, somebody said I'm Mexican. I'm 100% straight up not Mexican. For all of you, I was trying to think of something cool to say, but I couldn't think of anything. The only thing I thought about is ICE. I work for ICE. Okay, I'm sorry to say I work for ICE. So for some of you Mexicans, I'm sorry to say, just understand. For all of you, I'm here drinking beer. Boom. Somebody in the chat room says, yes. So we're going to do green. All right, we're going to do green. No problem. Let's put this aside. If you don't know what this stream is about me here, literally cooking and tasting for you. I'm going to be also cutting this for you. I'm going to show you how to cut this. I know many of you don't know how to cut any of your picanha. I'm going to show you how to cut it. It's going to be very hard this stream, but it's worth it. I give you content, and at the end of the day, this is what it is. If you're watching because of the content, that's what it is. And another thing is also, you can also change up the show as much as you can. By the way, huge shout out to look at this. Look at this bracelet. Look at this bracelet. Huge shout out to the Sotos. Huge shout out to the Sotos. We're gonna give shout outs out here. Shout outs to, yes. Adidas, NHL. Shout outs to the NHL. These Adidas jerseys. They are very, very nice. I love the Adidas. And a huge shout outs to, here we go. Huge shout outs to the USA. Boom. Where is it? Huge shout outs to the USA. Boom. Huge shout outs to the USA. Yes. Huge shout outs to really everybody in the chat room. You guys are amazing. But let's say it like this. All right. Some of you don't know whiskey, do you? You don't know what to mix. You don't know what kind of whiskeys to buy. You buy any whiskeys. I can guarantee you any whiskeys that I have on here is going to be definitely for you. These whiskeys that I'll be showing you on the stream are going to be very specific. The brand has a bunch of different whiskeys, just like the Dalmore. Yes, the Dalmore has a bunch of different whiskeys. Why do I tell you not to get the super expensive $400 King Alexander? Because it's straight up dookie. And I don't want to present you a bad whiskey. So for all of you, we're going to be drinking this. I'm going to tell you exactly what I feel about it. But before anything, shout outs to all of you. Let's drink this up. Irreplaceable. Here we go. Let's start drinking. I can't wait to have this, to be here with you guys. Yes. Let's pour this up. The Dalmore, if you haven't already, hit that like button. For all of you watching, beautiful presentation. There is the back of it. Beautiful presentation. On this one, we're at 43.8% ABV. If you haven't already figured that out, you can multiply that by 2. Any whiskeys that you buy, if you don't know the proofing and the proofing doesn't say it, all you have to do is literally multiply the ABV, which is the alcohol content, by 2, and you get the proofing. Put this over here. Good. Oof, can't wait for this. You know what we're going to do? We got to make some room for that beer. There we go. All right, for all of you. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. By the way, this has a remarkable nose, but forget about the nose. Let's talk about this just specific drink. This drink is good to have with pasta. When you're making pasta, real good. Pasta with some seafood, pasta with some clams, pasta with some shrimp. This is honestly one of the ones that I would love to have if I'm making pasta. Unfortunately, I'm not making pasta, which is not unfortunate, but I'm not making pasta. I would recommend some of you. Definitely, this is a good whiskey to have. If there's ever a present that you want to get anybody and they are just all about cooking, they like cooking, and they just, maybe it's a woman. It's a woman. She doesn't know about whiskeys, right? If it's a woman, she doesn't know about whiskeys, but you want to get her something amazing. Gentlemen, I can guarantee you this whiskey over here is going to be fantastic for any woman. I don't care if she's a lesbian. I don't care if she's straight. I don't care if she got blue hair, blonde hair, brunette, black hair. I don't give a damn. This is the whiskey that you should definitely try to get a woman if she thinks she knows about whiskey. This is fantastic. And one note on here that I remember last time is that it has a specific chocolate note. I'm not going to say all of you like to motorboat the booty, but I'm going to say this has nothing to do with booty. This has nothing to do with Hershey's. This has nothing to do with Baby Ruth. This has nothing to do with Snickers. It has nothing to do with Milky Way. This is just a chocolate, regular chocolate cacao note that you find on this. And you will also find a strong amount of maltiness. Okay, strong amount of maltiness. It starts fading off with that chocolate and citrus. So for some of you, it's very, very beautiful. I will say this does remind me of the 15-year Dalmore, which costs more money, but a little bit more different. A little bit more different. Shout outs in the chat room. We have Doodoo Brown. You know, Doodoo Brown is a song. Anyways, here we go. Let's drink some. Cheers, cheers, cheers to all of you. That right there is like the beginning of, or maybe the end of. This is literally the beginning of, I'm just going to say it right now, making out. This is the beginning of like making out. You know, when you start making out, and it's like a perfect spark. And it's almost like the end of making out. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're out of that making out session and you're like, oh shit, I didn't eat any beans. Why the hell do I got a little bean peel in my mouth? Then you ask her and she says, oh, I had a Puerto Rico. Well, guess what? That's the end. Reason why I'm saying this is because the beginning is super bright, super amazing, super bright. Super bright and amazing. And then at the end, it just starts fading off into like a chocolatey citrus. You don't taste all that maltiness, but you kind of taste what you want to taste, but then you want to go back to it. And you're like, man, it's like the first time you ever tongue kissed somebody, right? First time you tongue kissed somebody and you just brush her teeth with your tongue. This is what it is. The first lick is literally like that. The first couple seconds is like that. It's like you don't know how to make out. Your tongue's going everywhere. It's brushing her teeth, cleaning her teeth. It's just so pure. It's so good. And then at the end, it just gives you this. It gives you a good oak, nice oak, a little bit of almost like a pepperness, saltiness, chocolatiness, and then the maltiness at the beginning it's just real good. And citrus on the end, real nice. And it keeps it balanced with just a tad bit of vanilla. Shout out to all the ladies that know what it is to have that peppermint gum because your breath stinks. Shout out to all the men that use peppermint, right? Peppermint gum. For some of you men, I do know I use peppermint whenever I need to go out. And sometimes, you go out, you brush your teeth, you're like, wait a minute. Why does my breath smell like that? I just brushed my teeth. You start smelling your breath, and you're like, wait a minute. Dude, why do I taste that Chinese food still? So you have some peppermint. Now, why am I saying that? I'm saying that because, oof, I'm saying that because this over here, honestly, it leaves you a long, strong finish. If you don't like maltiness, you're not going to find too much maltiness, but you're going to find it at the beginning of this. Remember, there's a Scotch whiskey, so Scotch whiskeys they're playful. Sometimes they're too playful, and if they're too playful, you fall out of the bed straight up. You fall out of the bed into some smoking some peat. And for some of you that don't know what smoking peat is, I'll just put it this way. Okay, if you buy a bad Scotch whiskey, it's almost like if you're just clapping some cheeks on bed and you fall out of bed and you break your back. That's what it is to have bad Scotch whiskey. There's Scotch whiskeys out there called, just like one, Lafroig. Oof. I want to show you the Lafroig. I don't know. I don't even know what my Lafroig is. It's salty, smoky, and peaty. But mainly, one of the main notes is a lot of smoke. There's a lot of Scotch whiskeys out there, and don't be buying the wrong Scotch whiskey. If you buy the wrong Scotch whiskey, it's almost like the first time you ever made out with somebody. You're going to remember that time when that bean went into your mouth. You never want to make out with anybody again, right? For some of you gentlemen, you know what it is. Why do I have bacon in my mouth? It's because my lady over there, she had breakfast at Miami Pancakes. And she had some breakfast and eggs. And her breakfast and eggs was bacon with some eggs. And now it's in your mouth. Point of the matter is, this is honestly fantastic. I want to go for another plunge of this and just drink this up. It's so good. I would keep on drinking this, but I don't want to spoil myself with some of the bourbons that we have out here. And there's one specific one that I really want to just, bam, I just want to put it right on here. Before I do show you any of the other ones, I want to show you the back. Now, the back, it does have a little bit of a skew on here. There's a skew. If you see the skew, there you go. There's a skew. It's almost like a hologram. Now, this is when you really know it's legit, okay? This is when you know it's legit. I'm not saying that they make fake ones out there, but this is the hologram that you need to have if you're buying a real one. If you're buying a fake one from an Indian dude, well, he's probably selling you some fake stuff from India, right? So what do they do with the fake stuff? The fake stuff, they buy the bottles online on eBay, and they fill it up with just bad whiskey. Could be Johnny Walker, right? Could be Johnny Walker. But that's literally the point. The point is for you to know if something's authentic. And if it doesn't have the box, well, the first thing you need to look at is a skew in the back. Anyways, now that you saw me do that, I'm just looking forward to the next whiskey I have. And for some of you, we're going to take this off the screen because it has a strong aroma. For some of you, here we go. This is the one I want to show you. Oof. I think I almost fell. Okay, so we're going to be doing this. I will be cutting this. But I have to see how this string goes. Right now, we're at 40 likes. Hit that like button for, yes, hit that like button for all my crew out here. Hit the like button for the crew. We have 100 votes, and I'm in at 33 minutes. One super chat currently. One super chat. We're going broke out here. We're going broke. Now, for some of you, the next whiskey that I want to show you, I actually going to have to stand up for this one. I'm going to have to stand up for this next one. This next one is so big, I don't even know what to say. It's so big, this next one, that I don't even know how to pour this one. Are we going to be doing the big one? Hit that like button. We're going to be doing the big one. We're going to be doing, Oof. Sometimes, here we go. Let me read this over here. Super chat. Yes. Jake, thank you so much. Watching games with my Tecate. Damn, Tecate sucks. Jake, thank you so much, Jake, and for all of you. Anyway, we're going to be doing my big meat. You can take a photo of this if you want to. This is my big meat that I'm going to be doing. But before we do my big meat, look at how big this is. This is huge, man. This is huge. For all of you watching, here we go. This is how big this is. Huge. It's goddamn ridiculously big. Huge, man. Huge. I gotta go low. I gotta go low. It's huge. Look at this. DT. DT Cruiser. Thank you so much, DT. Look at this, DT. Look at how huge this is, DT. DT, shout out to DT in the chat room. $10 super chat. He says over here, DT, what's good? What's good, Reaper Crew? And for some of you, look, man, this is huge. Huge. Ladies, this is huge. Gentlemen, this is huge. You know, cool thing about this is, one cool thing is it makes a great sound when I pour it. For all of you, I'm gonna be pouring it right over here. It's gonna be fun. Here we go. It's gonna be fun. But again, DT Cruiser. We talked about this one. He knows about this one. And for some of you, see if I can put it over here. Damn, this boy big. This boy big, baby. This boy big, baby. Huge boy. Huge boy. Look at this. This is huge. As huge as possible, yes? And for all of you, looks real big, yes? You guys are amazing. Thank you everybody for tuning in. For all of you watching, yes. Make sure, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Where's my wrenches at? I need my wrenches. There you go. You guys are amazing. All right, let's start putting this over here. DT Cruiser. Here we go, DT. Let's pour it up. Thing is huge. Thing is huge, man. It's almost as big as. I think it's almost as big as. It's just huge, man. It's huge. And for some of you, here we go. We're just gonna put this over here. The thing is monstrous, monstrous, monstrous. DT Cruiser. I hope you're enjoying the stream. For all of you, let me know how your night is. It's huge. It's huge. Look at this. It's big. Big, huge, big, huge. Anyways, for all of you, we're going to put this, I think we're going to have to put this over here. This thing is so big. So big. This is honestly, this is ridiculous. It's so big, that's so juicy. There's a strong, very strong fruity note that comes through. Damn, well, I can't be saying big, huge, and then fruity. Point of the matter is DT Cruiser. Shout out to DT. As soon as I one time. This is like I just opened up a brand new pair of socks or a brand new pair of underwear. You know the smell, right? There's a certain smell of like new clothes. They just hit you in the face. You're like, damn, this is smells so good. You guys ever open up some brand new shoes and there's a certain smell? You ever have you ever opened up some Pokemon cards and there's just a certain smell? Well, when it comes to this whiskey, there's a certain distinct smell to this. I can tell you, it's huge. It's beautiful. This does come in a smaller size too. But again, I want to make sure you guys buy the right thing over here. All right, and this is going to be for DT Cruiser because DT Cruiser, he did super chat. This is going to be for Jake. Okay, if you buy this one, the way to know you're buying a good one is over here. Okay, over here, there is a barcode over here. Now, the barcode over here, there's a bunch of numbers on here, but it tells you the batch. Now, the batch on here, if you buy this beauty, right, you want a good one that you can taste and just enjoy. Make sure it says 2023, which would be the numbers 23 at the end of the barcode SKU, or 2024, which is going to be just 24 or 25. It's going to be at the end of the numbers. In the back, I believe the back also has it over here, I believe. Two sides, I believe, have it. But I think one side is the main side. So for some of you, make sure, and this goes for all of you, all of you, it's honestly, in 2026, it might be better than 2025, 2024. Point of the matter is, cheers all of you, cheers all of you, cheers all of you. And I am going to be drinking it in this Christmas looking glass, yes. Wonders of Whiskey. If you want one of these Wonders of Whiskey, a buddy of mine over there in Instagram, he sells these Wonders of Whiskey. Wonder of Whiskey, right? See? Anyways, here we go. His drink is up. Cheers to all of you. That is insanely good. Ah, damn. Ah, damn. That is insane. We're going to put our meat on the stream. Big. I got a big pole over here, a big meat over here. We got to put both of them. Just put both of them on here. Big meat and big, wait a minute, big meat right there. Shit. Big meat. Whew. I got to tell you guys, for some of you, I don't know who needs to know this. Maybe all the whiskey creators need to know this. DT, I'm just going to say this. If there's ever a whiskey out there for me to recommend, DT Cruiser, that is just different. Right? DT Cruiser, one of our members. Shout out to my members. This is honestly might be the one I would recommend. It's such a good presentation. You see the presentation is beautiful. It makes a sort of noise because it's like this. It makes a sort of noise when you pour it. You couldn't hear it too much. But the best part about this, and this goes for all of you, it has a strong fruity note on here. I know some of you like whiskeys that have a little bit of fruity note. Strong fruity note. And it does have a layer of strong, nice oak. One of the main things on here you could taste, you could taste, and you could hear my voice. One of the main things with this whiskey is, the batches. That's the main thing, the batches. It's such a beautiful bottle, but it does come in a smaller one. I gave away all my smaller ones. Had a bunch of smaller ones. I gave them all away. All my smaller ones, I gave them all away. Why did I give away all my smaller Willets? Because they were dookie. They were dookie. They were straight dookie, man. Somebody in the chat room, his name is Doodoo Brown. He knows what it is. Doodoo Brown. It was straight dookie. I'm not going to say all the small ones are bad, but the batches before 2020 were really horrendous. And for some of you, here we go. It's not. It's just. They've done such a good job on here, man. Joanne, I see you, Joanne. April, I see you. They've done such a good job. Danny, I see you, Danny boy. All right, here we go. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes. Cheers to all of you. This is so good. Over here at Jake says, over here, Saca el Pormo Reaper. I think Jake is talking about, Porbu. That means, for some of you that don't know, if you're not Spanish, I don't use it, but if you're not Spanish, what he means is, most Spanish people, and this goes for everybody, if you're Haitian, French, German, you from Thailand, you're from Vietnam, you're from Russia, if you're from Hawaii, from Canada, what he means, Jake, is the Hispanics, when they take a shower, most of the time when they take a shower, they finish taking a shower with soap, and they put some powder in their ass. It's called porbo. They put some powder in their ass, so they go like this. They get the powder. It's like a thing. I don't even know. It's like a bottle. Pom 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 pom. They go like that. And the Hispanics, they go pom pom pom. They just put it right there. They put it right on their. They put it right in their ass. And some of them put it in their crotch. So for some of you, that's what the Hispanics do. Okay, somebody says in the chat room, you sound like damn hot. You sound like damn hot. I don't even know what that means. Does that mean I'm sexy? What does that mean? It ain't a good thing to say that. Shout out to all of you. For all of you, here we go. Let's drink a sip. Cheers to all of you. It's just such a good goddamn bottle. Nobody even talks about this. Let's start making a. This is huge. 1.75. 1.75. Yes. Yes, this is 1.75. Don't forget to do it sideways. Shout out to all of you. Do it sideways. You can do it like this, but if you do it like this, remember, always, when you're doing these reps, shout out to all of you to know what it is. When you're doing these reps, you gotta do the reps like that. If you're doing the reps like that, you're good. Right on this whiskey, you gotta hold it, hold it. And then the other one is. Other one is oof, just slowly, slowly, slowly. You can put it sideways, slowly, slowly, slowly. If you burp between rep, you're good. It's such a good bottle, man. Will it? Will it? Will it? Yes, yes. Will it? Will it? Will it? This is a 2020. Let me see. This is a 2020. It's 2023. This is 2023. 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. Fantastic. And don't forget, if it has the logo right there, will it? Get yourself one of them. Now that we have that, I kind of want to do something. And for some of you, this is going to be a little bit brutal. A little bit brutal. Okay, it's going to be a little bit brutal. I just want to do this. Might as well just knock it out now. I want to do this, man. Might as well just knock it out now. Okay, for these two whiskeys that we have here, they're very, very controversial, these two whiskeys. These two whiskeys are very I don't know how many of these I have. I have a bunch of these. And this is the only one I have of this one. Let me start taking this one out. You want me to show you how to open this? For some of you that don't know, let me show you. Okay, so you have to, in the back of this, there's a little bit of, you see it? Open it up here. I don't know why they put this here. This is the dumbest thing. Beard Viking, if you're in the chat room, why do this, Beard Viking? Why do this? Why do this? Put a little bit of wood on there. Anyways, it moves out of the way, and then boom, you take it out. If you had a drone, it'd go through there, yeah? Anyways, this is 2021. So, I kind of want to do this. I don't think anybody on YouTube has done this. I'm the only one. I'm usually the only one to do everything. Everybody doesn't got the balls to do everything. There's a lot of people that don't have the balls to stream every day either. Why don't they stream every day? Well, most people they're just not good at streaming. That's just what it is, right? Anyways, point of the matter is, what am I going to do with these two? Am I going to nose them out? What am I going to do for all of you? Let's start by doing this over here. I think it's finally time for me to switch my hat backwards. Maybe I don't use a hat. Did you hear that? That was an animal, by the way. Usually at this time, currently, for all of you watching, you know what time it is. Currently at 6:34. Usually there's animals in Miami. They usually ask their wives to pinch their nipples because they want to know what it feels to be a real man. So that's what you just heard. You just heard that. One of the wives of the Cuban dude, he pinched the nipple. Anyways, for all of you, Knob Creek 21. Also, I hear Mexican music. Why the hell do I hear Mexican music, man? That's crazy. Do you hear the Mexican music? I hear the Mexican music. Okay, Elijah Craig 18. This is an 18-year Elijah Craig. Doodoo Brown still in the chat room. Holy Lord, Doodoo Brown. Somebody got to flush that guy. Over here, Pricks. Thank you so much. And if you don't know who Doodoo Brown is, that's fun. 5 Banana sprays. Pricks, thank you so much. Each appreciation. Sorry, I have to. Gotta be honest out here. Gotta be honest. Gotta say it. Let's put the hat on backwards. I'm gonna make sure you guys are watching the whole stream till I cut that meat. I want to make sure you guys watch the whole stream till I cut the meat. Gotta spit out the water. Gotta spit out the water. We don't drink water on the stream. It's a little learning curve for some of you. We don't drink water on the stream. Why don't I drink water on this stream? Doodoo Brown knows. You don't drink water on the stream because if you're professional, you understand water creates more whiskey in your system. When you have more whiskey in your system, what happens? You get tipsy quickly. And you get to the point you get drunk. We don't get drunk on these streams, all right? So for some of you, why would I do that if I'm not going to even use this? I don't know. We're going to be using. Do you hear that Mexican music? Shout out to Ira Soto. Damn, this smells. What does it smell like that? Let's see, is that one? Ooh, this smells like a malt. I got to put the meat on the stream, though. Got to put the meat on the stream. Okay, we have both of these. I'm going to do a. You guys asked for it. On the community post, we have a poll, and you guys asked for me to put whiskey bottles on the stream. On the stream currently, I'm going to be putting the Knob Creek 21 year. Knob Creek 21 year up against the Elijah Craig 18. Now, for some of you that are not here for the whiskey battles, at least you learned something. I know many of you are not here for the whiskey battles. Some of you are here for the big old meat, right? Shout out to all of you that are here for the big meat. Point of the matter is, we're gonna do the meat. Don't you worry. We're gonna do the meat. As a matter of fact, we're gonna put this over here. We're gonna do the meat. We're gonna do the meat. Oh shoot! I can't use that water, can I? I just spit it out. You know what we can do? We're gonna do some rye. Let's do some rye for all of you. What we're gonna do? Let's clean up that maltiness with a little bit of early Tams. How many of you Mexican in the chat room? I'm not Mexican. But you hear this music in the back, don't you? I don't know who sings that, but it ain't that Christian Castro. Do you want to hear the story of Christian Castro? His wife and me? Maybe not. Here we go. Let's drink a sip. If you send a big super chat, I'll tell you the story between me and Christian Castro's wife. Ex-wife. Ex-wife. Okay, anyways, Elijah Craig, please remind me that I spit into this. Please remind me. Okay, some of you don't remind me. Man, I'm screwed. Make sure, please don't send a super chat in like 20 minutes and say, drink some water, Reaper, I'll give you $50. Don't do that. Anyways, here we go. Yes, the beer of choice. Ooh, that's good. Here we go. 21 year. Now, for some of you that, some of you don't see me drinking. You think I throw it away or something? Psh, why would I throw away my own whiskey? People think of the craziest stuff, man. There's people that think I put apple juice. Why would I put apple juice? I'm gonna go through the whole hassle of putting apple juice. You know how many apple juices I would have to put in all my whiskeys? Yeah, you mind. And then where the hell did I put my real whiskey? Crazy. Okay, so on the stream, you asked for it. The community post, I posted up a community post about once per week. One of the posts that I did recently was, what do you want to see more? Morning streams? Whiskey and beer? Whiskey battles? And I think the other one was, I forgot what the other one was. I don't remember. Point of the matter is, most of you clicked whiskey battles, and that's why I'm doing this. I kind of want to do this because I just don't feel that this is really worth the money. And I know some of you really, all of you, not each one of you, all of you, you believe in me, and I believe in my palate, and I also believe in my wallet. I believe my wallet doesn't want me to waste money anymore on whiskeys that are just not worth it. And also, your wallet says the same thing. It's always screaming at you, your wallet, right? Your wife or your girlfriend's not screaming at you, but your wallet is, right? And if you have a big bank, juicy bank account, well, it's a little bit different. Your financial advisor is screaming at you, telling you why you're buying $500 whiskey. Point of the matter is, most of these are really going for about almost $500. MSRP $250, but they're really going for about $500. And this Elijah Craig is about $225, and you can find them for $600, right? It's kind of crazy, right? If you haven't hit that like button, do me a favor, hit that like button. Somebody in the chat room says, it's worth every penny, homie. That's funny. Over here, April says, water time, hit the like. Water time, hit the like. Okay. She said water, and she said water, so $2 super chat. You already know $2 super chat sometimes. I just read them. I skip by it. I didn't even. This is the water. She told me to drink water. Holy shit. I have a frozen beer, I think, in the freezer. Holy Lord. Thank you so much, April. I officially put this in the freezer. Ooh, this is one of the best beers. One of the best beers. This is such a good beer. I had to take it out of the freezer. Can somebody tell me the score of the football game? Is Denver winning? Is Denver winning? Because I don't want the Bills to win. Let me know, chat room, let me know. Are the Buffalo Bills winning? Or Denver Broncos winning? Because I'm not watching, because I'm streaming for all of you. I'm streaming for all of you. I'm not watching. I could have the TV over here, but I feel like if I put this TV, I'm going to distract myself. April Neal, thank you so much for the super chat. What's the score? Somebody says 23-17 Broncos. 23-17 Broncos. Shee! Denver's winning. Thank you so much, chat room. Chat room. It's enough. I can tell you guys are watching the game, and you're watching me. Thank you so much. I'm not watching the game. I'm doing a good stream for all of you. I appreciate all of you. But one thing, if you haven't already, hit that like button. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Shout out to all my Americans. Okay, let's do this. For each and every one of you This is honestly, I think this is going to be the only battle on YouTube. Nobody has done this. Shout out to April near one of our ranches. I think this is the only ranch currently. I think all the other ranches are working. Let me know it's both of them. Let me start with this one. This was 100 proof. Knob Creek 21 year. This is the first ever 21 year that Knob Creek has ever put out. This is Elijah Craig 18. The batch goes huge and they're single barrels. So understand this. This is from, I believe, 2024. Yeah, 2024. Yeah, remember, if there's single barrels and you find a good single barrel, buy it. Buy the backup. Buy all of them. Yeah, it's going to cost you a big penny, but at least you have the same flavors because it comes from the same barrel. Single barrel, and this one's the limited release. Let me know it's both of them. And let me tell you what they both smell like. I want to smell this one first. Proofing on this one, not too high proof. This is one to have with a cigar. I wouldn't have the 21 year with a stogie. This one's clocking in at, if last I remember, 45% ABV. Multiply that by 2, you get 90 proof. All right, let's listen out. Oh, God. That smells like my armpit. Damn. Straight up. Shout out to DT Cruiser. DT Cruiser. This smells like my armpit. Oh, shit. Oh, man. That's my armpit. Over here, 21 year. This is like a Ukrainian woman's armpit. Damn. A little bit musky. This is a little bit musky and a little bit fruity. This is like a Ukrainian woman's armpit. Damn. You're probably wondering right now, why does it smell like a Hawaiian dude's armpit? My man, I'm a dude. I smell my armpit, that's it. All right? That's it. I've had a Latina, what was it, last year, 2025, had a Latina go to me and she goes, smell my armpit. I go, no, thank you. I'm good. No, thank you. She goes, why? Is it because I'm skinny? Yes. Yes. It's because you're skinny. It's because you're skinny. Anyways, here we go. Listen to this out one time. I can honestly say the nose on both of these are a little bit just completely apart. Completely apart. If you want fruits, there's some fruits over here. The only fruit that I smell on here on this one is like a cherry, a dark cherry. My armpits smell like dark cherry sometimes. I wear Old Spice. By the way, I wear Old Spice. Old Spice I wear. And at night, sometimes, if I want to be real cozy at night, I take a shower, brush my teeth, and I spray that fragrance. Yes, Spice Bomb. Yes, Spice Bomb. Tell me which Spice Bomb I spray, and I give you a shout out. Tell me which Spice Bomb I spray at night, and I give you a shout out. Before we do anything, one time. What Spice Bomb fragrance I spray at night, and I give you a shout out. I do wear, yes, Old Spice deodorant. I've been wearing Old Spice deodorant since I was a little young buck. Over here, hurry up. Take the shot. Club 11 said. No, I wear at night when I want to be at home cozy. I wear a Spice Bomb. Victor and Ross, you know what it is, Victor and Ross, you know the company. Oh, fuck. That is. That's my armpits, man. That's my armpits. That's, man. Whoever likes this, I'm just saying this. If you like the 21 year Knob Creek, you might be that dude that parks in the handicap without a handicap. Let's drink this up. In the chat room, nobody figured out. All right, let's try this out. Here we go. Let's try this out. Elijah Craig 18. Oh, shit. This is like, I'm going to say this is like, I'm going to say, this is like going to a strip club. How many of you gone to a strip club? This is like going to a strip club. I'm going to say this is like going to a strip club, and then one of the girls comes up to you, small little nipples. You go, and she goes, hey, baby, hey, poppy, hey, baby. Small little nipples. And then you go, I got a wife. You say, I got a wife. But you're only saying that because you want the big nipples in front of your face. You don't want no little mosquito nipples. No. You want the big nipples. Right? This is like the big old areolas. This is like the big old clean, beautiful, amazing pizza. This is literally like having the best cocktail with the best cherry on top. This is literally like having the best, most freshest smell in your brand new car. Yes, you ever bought a brand new car and it smells amazing? It smells like goddamn, it makes you smell like you're a millionaire. This is exactly that. Oak cherry, strong cherry, beautiful cherry, and we do get a huge array of a little bit of cinnamon, a little pop. The cherries here is just ridiculous. A little bit of leather. It's just fantastic. It's real good, Elijah Craig 18. But does it beat the 21? I can tell you just before even having the 21. I know there's a lot of people that out here that being too sarcastic with the 21 year. I saw a good amount of reviews. How many reviews did I see? I saw one, two, three reviews. Three reviews. Maybe that's not too many. Only 3 reviews. I don't watch YouTube channels. I don't watch. Some of you, if you're in the chat room, if you have a channel, I'll watch your YouTube channel, maybe. But I just don't watch YouTubes. I don't watch YouTubes, right? Anyways. Knob Creek 21 year. This is almost basically a 500 ball. You might as well say it. Is it better than Elijah Craig 18? This is a single barrel. Again, this is a single barrel. It does have a heavy amount of sherry. Here we go. Let's try this out. This is gonna be a battle. Here we go. Here we go. This is what, you know what? This whiskey pisses me off. This whiskey pisses me off. Straight up. I'm just going to say it right now. This whiskey pisses me the hell off. This whiskey is like you just went to Red Lobster and the waiter or the waitress says, "Sir, would you like your biscuit?" And then you say, "Yeah, I want my biscuit. That's why I came to Red Lobster, my man. My man. Look, this is why I came to Red Lobster with a goddamn hockey jersey. You think I'm gonna just be here and not get that Red Lobster biscuit? Yeah, I need that Red Lobster biscuit." So this what it reminds me of. He or she comes back and the waitress says, "Sir, I'm so sorry, we don't have any more Red Lobster biscuits. We ran out." We ran out. We ran out. Are you freaking kidding me? What you mean you ran out of Red Lobster biscuits? And then you're just like grabbing on. You're just grabbing onto like anything. You're grabbing onto the goddamn menu. This is the menu. You're grabbing onto the menu. You're like, damn, you gotta be kidding me. What do you mean you don't have any goddamn biscuits? And you just, bah! You just start throwing stuff. And then the guy goes, settle down, sir. We're gonna look for some biscuit. We're gonna look for some biscuits for you. Don't worry. And you're Red Lobster. And you already know she said there ain't no biscuits. There ain't no biscuits. The waiter says there ain't no biscuit at Red Lobster anymore. But you just showed up to Red Lobster because you wanted the biscuits, the Red Lobster biscuits. That's what this reminds me of. This goddamn whiskey pisses me off so much. Holy shit. This whiskey pisses me off so much. Everybody talks about this whiskey. I don't give a damn. I'm the only one on YouTube telling you that this whiskey is not worth the buck. I don't give a damn what Jim Beam thinks. Jim Beam, if you're watching, you forgave me on this one. It's good though. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm not gonna say it's bad. Let me stand up one time. I'm not gonna say. Okay, let me repeat it again. This whiskey, it's a good whiskey. I'm not gonna say it's bad. What am I gonna do, Red Lobster? They don't got the biscuits. It's okay. It's alright. You don't got the biscuits. I'm at Red Lobster. I just came to Red Lobster, had the biscuits, and it's alright. It's no problem. You got unlimited amount of shrimp. Is this a limited shrimp fest? Yes, sir. We have unlimited shrimp fest. The waiter's like, yes, we got a limited shrimp fest. Today is a special. We have a special limited shrimp fest. Perfect. I just came to the right place. That's what this reminds me of. It gives me such a pissed off feeling. Like if I just didn't get that biscuit, but then boom. I get some action. Right, I get some action. It's I'm just gonna say this. Pappy Van Winkle doesn't have the fruits that this one has. Some of the whiskeys that are older don't have the fruity note that this has. If there's ever one whiskey out there that stands to the ground of that fruitiness, shout out to all of you that your nuts hang and you're wearing the Fruit of Loom underwear. This one's really. It has a good amount of fruit on here that you can find. The oak note on here just doesn't blind that whiskey. And for any of you that are just comparing these American whiskeys to Hennessy, you're a sick man. You're a sick man. How many of you are comparing Hennessy with whiskeys? There's like one. It's what did this say? What did it say? If you have herpes, it's 1 out of 10 people. Damn. If you are comparing Hennessy, VSOP, to American whiskey, you're like I'm gonna give a random number in my head. I'm like a Google. You're like one of 6,650. Damn. You just something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. Never compare Hennessy to American whiskey. That's like comparing Skechers. That's like comparing Skechers to Michael Jordan shoes. How many of you do that? No, that's like comparing a fat man. That's like comparing a fat man to a bodybuilder. Who's going to eat more? Well, you know who's going to eat more. The fat dude is going to eat more always. The fat dude always eats more. Why does he eat more? Because he's a professional. He goes to buffets and he bankrupts these buffets. He knows what to do. Don't drink water. If you're a fat dude that goes to the buffets, he knows what to do, right? Shout out to the fat boys in the chat room. How many fat boys we got in the chat room? If you weigh 300, 400 pounds, let me know in the chat room. Boss, don't say anything. Over here, if you go to the buffet, what do? You don't drink water, right? You don't tell her, I want a refill. You don't say that. You don't eat bread. You don't eat bread. Bread is a no-no. and you don't eat fried food at a buffet. When you eat fried food or water or bread, that's it. It's over. Your life, your buffet life is over. That's it. It's over. You might as well just refill 2 times because you're not gonna eat after the second time. Forget about dessert. Forget about dessert. You know what it is. Thank the Lord I ain't a fat dude, but I used to have a fat dude tell me. He told me the works. He told me the perks. He says, "Hey man, if you go to the Asian lady and she says, ching dong dong, she goes ching dong dong. She goes ching dong dong. The Asian lady says ching dong dong. And she's talking to her coworker. She's talking about you. She's saying that you're a cheap bastard. She's saying that you're a cheap bastard. You don't want to drink that water. You don't eat that fried food or that bread because you're a cheap bastard. You want to eat the whole goddamn buffet. Ding dong dong. I remember my fat dude friend, he told me that. He says, dude, if there's two coworkers talking like that, ding dong dong, like that, they're talking like the gibberish that they. I don't know how to. I don't know how to speak. I don't know how to speak Chinese, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, the winner of this one, I'm gonna be honest with you, they're both really good, but this one's really, honestly, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm just gonna take it off. The 21, it's good, man. It's not worth me buying a pack of bottle for that one. It's just not. The 18 years are freaking amazing. 18 years again, but that one is a single barrel. It's honestly really, really good. Really, really good. Okay, for all of you, we're just gonna say this for all of you. Oof. Let's take this off the screen. I have a big stream to do. Over here, over here. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, yes. Jordan. Shout out to Jordan. Jordan says over here, what's up, Preepa? Have you ever had Uncle Nearest cognac cask? I got a bottle today and I'm about to try it. Okay, so I'm just going to say this for you. Okay, Jordan. Let me tell you this, Jordan. And we're gonna speak about this right now. He just has a $10 super chat. The Uncle Nearest whiskeys, they have a certain texture to it. They all have the same it's almost the same oak note on each and every one of them. And the one that he's talking about is the cognac cask. I think I tried that one time when it came into the store and I tried it. It had, I'm gonna just say this right now. It had a lot of berry notes. Maybe I'm spoiling for him. It had a lot of berry notes, and it had that Uncle Nearest funk. There's a certain taste to that Uncle Nearest whiskey. It's almost like a, how do I say this? It's almost like a purified water with a little bit of oak. I don't know how to explain it. Uncle Nearest has a special taste to it. I don't like to show it on stream because personally, I don't think Uncle Nearest is something to show if you're drinking neat. Uncle Nearest to me is a whiskey that you can use in cocktails. I would recommend people to buy the Uncle Nearest. Any Uncle Nearest whiskeys, their bourbon is good to use for cocktails. I would recommend it. There's a certain sweetness and a nice sweetness to that Uncle Nearest. But the one he's talking about, yes, he is. The one he's talking about, those have almost like a little bit of almost like a little faint little berry taste to it. I remember having it a long time ago, but I can't tell you that I have the bottle. I try to stay away from Uncle Nearest. I have a couple bottles in there that I would want to show you on a cocktail, but we don't do cocktail streams anymore because if I do a cocktail stream, it's like too much sugar. And then guess what? You know what happens with too much sugar? You know what happens? Too much sugar creates your drunk state, and I don't like feeling that feeling of being too tipsy. I like feeling that I just drink whiskey and I enjoy it, but I don't like that feeling of being too tipsy. So Jordan, thank you so much for that one. Uncle Nearest, if you don't know, one of her ranches. She loves Uncle Nearest. Her name is Adventurers. Go subscribe to her if you haven't. Adventurers. She does like Uncle Nearest. MLK is around the corner. Monday, yes. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King Day. I can't tell you that I celebrate Martin Luther King Day. Sometimes some people have to tell me, dude, you don't know? It's Martin Luther King Day? Shit. I completely forgot. Sometimes there's certain days that I completely forget. For all of you watching, Jordan, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Hopefully it helped out a little bit. You're gonna like it, but you're gonna have to like those little. There's gonna be a little bit of fruitiness on there, right? Just a little fruitiness. Over here, what do I recommend some of you? Okay, so we have two here. I kind of want to put these on the battle, but for all of you, I'm going to drink this up. On the stream, we are at $35 on the stream. And this is a long way to go. I have to, you see this meat? We have to do this meat. One thing I want to do with this, I want to make sure it gets room temp. If you're probably watching, you've been watching the whole stream, you see me with the meat here. My meat was frozen. It wasn't frozen, but it was cold. And one thing I'm going to say, if any of you have a YouTube channel, please let me know in the chat room that you have a YouTube channel. I'll go check it out. In the chat room, do me a favor. If you have a YouTube channel, let me know. Okay, we have a lot of people on the Saturday most of you on the Saturday. You're not really here. You're at Tony Roma's. You're your family. You're doing something a turkey because you missed Thanksgiving. You're doing turkey on a Saturday, right? You're doing a turkey on a Saturday on what is it? January 17th, 2025. Some of you are over there at GameStop. Just at GameStop playing some arcades. Farm Kid says it felt weird. What felt weird? Your first kiss? Over here, I made a face riding it. Stupid auto text, somebody says. Okay. One thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to be drinking this water. Okay. We've officially had on the stream early Tams. We've had early Tams. Elijah Craig 18. I enjoy this one a lot. It's a 2024. We've also had 21-year whiskey. Yes, yes. Mr. Cream in the chat room said that he likes to put his ball cream on his balls to get testosterone. For some of you that do not know, in the chat room, if you're watching the chat room, there's a lot of people in the chat room. Most of them are from the whiskey community, the beer community, the food community, the fragrance community, the watch community. Shout out to the watch community. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Those are the communities in the cigar community, yeah. Stogie community. Now, then I talk about the Stogie community. Ooh, this is unbalanced. What whiskey do I recommend if you're on a Schwarzenegger? If you're Arnold Schwarzenegger, I recommend this one. If you haven't Stogies, if you're smoking up a Stogie, Hannah McKenna 10-year is honestly, it's divine. It's honestly so perfect. It's really, really good. I would recommend all of you, if you're into Stogies, the Hannah McKenna 10-year is honestly goddamn one of a kind. The Dalmore is good. But it ain't like that. It ain't like that at whiskey. It ain't like that whiskey. I'm straight up say it ain't like this whiskey. Ain't no way, my man. Ain't no way it's like this whiskey. No way. 100 proof, 130 proof. I gotta be careful with 130. It's 130 proof for. I gotta be careful with this 130 proof for. She. Oh damn! Look at the balance. You see the balance? Damn. That's a good. That's a good balance. We have a lot of people watching. Do me a favor for all of you. Be part of the chat room. If you say something really funny, I'll give you a shout out. The biggest shout outs on the stream are usually the super chats. If you want to get on the stream, if you want to control the stream, super chats are really the way to control the stream. You can officially be one of the persons out there that control the stream. Did I say persons? I feel like I'm back in college when they ask me, is it persons or person on the sentence? Point of matter is, for all of you, be part of the chat room. Hit that like button. We're going to get the likes up to 100. And yes, I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be food tasting. For all of you, we got to find a balance. What cigar you got tonight, somebody says. Who said that in the chat room? What cigar you got tonight? I had 2 cigars today. I had my own cigar, my own stogie. You guys ever do that? I had my own stogie, and I had my father, La Oferta. What is it called? La Grande Oferta. That's had my father, La Grande Oferta, and I had my own stogie. I had 2 stogies today. 2 stogies. Yes. Anyways, now that I say that, who said that in the chat room? Let's drink up a good whiskey. Why is it good? It's good because I say it's good. Oh shit, we got AM in the chat room. AM, if you super chat, I'll show you the beans. I'll show you the beans I'm using on this stream. Okay? If any of you, but by the way, you can't be sending $1 super chats if you want me to show you the beans. You can't be sending $1 super chat if you want to see the beans. Got to be at least a 10 or a 20. This is so good. This is so goddamn good, man. Shit, this is good. I can't explain to you how good this is because I'm not here to explain to you right now. I'm here to enjoy the moment. This whiskey is literally the whiskey. If there's anybody in death row, any dude in death row that's watching me in the library from your little Nokia flip phone, if you're watching me because you're just having a fun time, your death row you're watching, you gotta get this. Have this be your last meal with your whatever meal you have. This is Henry McKenna 10-year. This is literally the pinnacle of all pinnacles when it comes to bourbon whiskey. This is better to me. This is better than Blanton's. If you want to try to get Blanton's, cool for you. This to me is better than Blanton's. The reason why it's better than Blanton's is because it's a single barrel and they're all different. All of these are really different. One thing that usually these have is strong amount of brown sugar and strong amount of honey. If you don't like honey, I'm gonna say this: if you don't like honey, you don't like women. You don't like women, and that's okay. Some of you men don't like women. That's all right. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Oh shit! God damn, man. That right there is real deal. Real deal. George in the chat room. Member. Welcome to the membership club, George. He's been here for a while. Thank you so much, George. Also, good to see Farm Kid in the chat room. Did I just see AM in the chat room? Here we go. Here we go. If that is AM in the chat room, let me know. I need to give you the ranch. If you have a different channel, I do know AM put a cigar channel. You can see. By the way, for all of you, now why do I mix it up like this? Some of you see people mix it up like move it around like this. Well, reason why I do it, I don't know why other people do it. Oh, other people want to just get other flavors. I do it because I want all the walls. Okay. Yes, I want all the walls to get that whiskey note. Chat room, let me know what's the score. What's the score? The Bills winning, Bronco winning. Chat room, let me know if you're watching football. Are the Broncos winning or Bills winning? I need to know. I need to know. I'm not watching. I don't want to put it on my TV. Are the Broncos winning the NFL game right now currently? I'm not watching. I can't watch it. Please, one person, let me know. Please, let me know. 24-23 Bills. 20. Oh shit! What a game! Damn, what a game! Thank you so much. There you go, chat room. I'm gonna give a shout out to Steven. Aaron and Steven. Thank you so much, Steven. Aaron. This is so good. Man. Larry. Larry, I have a feeling Larry's a Bills fan. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Somebody else in the channel said, Levy. He says, Levy. He says 23-24. Damn. Somebody don't like the other team. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Hayden McKenna, 10-year. Shit. Wow. My mouth is drool. You saw me drool? You saw me drool. My mouth is drooling. There's just such a beautiful balance when it comes to this Hayden McKenna. People are just so underrated. People think this is underrated. You know why it's underrated? Because you probably got a band single barrel. Each one of these comes in one barrel. You can see the barrel number on the bottom of it. To me, personally, this is my personal opinion. You could take it to the bank. This to me is better than Blanton's. One thing that's similar to this one and Blanton's is a honey note. There's a small little honey note on Blanton's. If you get a good Blanton's bottle, it's going to be really good. And there's gonna be a spark of honey, like a nice honey. This one has the honey. Most of the time, it does have a honey, but this one's really good with a stogie. If you're into smoking stogies, do I have a stogie out here? Oh shit! I didn't finish up the stogie that I had yesterday. Here's a stogie that I had. One of my stogies. And the point of the matter is, this isn't a stogie I didn't finish up the day. Shit! Another stogie I didn't finish up the day. Woo! Anyways, if you have any of those stogies, here's a fantastic whiskey to have with it. Shout out to the chat room. We have 80 likes. Let's get those likes up to 100. If I just take a little bit of air in my mouth, you get more brown sugar. Damn, it's good. Is that the best whiskey to stream? Well, I'm gonna say this: if you like to wipe your ass with good, charming ass toilet paper, you're gonna like this. If you officially use that bidet to wipe your ass or spray your ass, you're not gonna like this. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. How many of you? Oh shit. How many of you have officially? Yes. How many use it? How many of you use a bidet? How many of you use a bidet? I know many of you out there use a bidet. You know what? If you're using a bidet, your ass still has some. Your ass still has some. You use the guy to wipe your ass. Wipe your ass, man. Wipe your ass. And it's for all of you. Let's clean this up one time. Over here, Jake. Jake, $5 super chat. He's finally stepping up. Jake is finally stepping up. When he sends a $20 super chat, that'll be like we just discovered meteors. Over here, Jake. He says over here, how did Johnny Walker get into his house with his key? Goddamn, Johnny Walker. I'm gonna say this. Johnny Walker, he needs to start walking hard, hard, hard. He needs to learn how to walk again. That Johnny Walker, if any of you drinking Johnny Walker, I'm going to say, bless your heart. Bless your little heart. If any of you having Johnny Walker, bless your little heart. I'm pretty sure it's small. Holy shit. Any of you having Johnny Walker, bless your little heart. Holy shit. I can't even say it any more times than I already did. If you had Johnny Walker, holy shit. Bless your little heart. We got 80 likes on the stream, 29 currently, I'm going to say this for all of you. You guys already know what time it is. We're going to cut this up. I can't wait to cut this up in front of you. But for some of you, you already know that we're gonna change angle, right? I don't want to cut my fingers. I don't want to cut my fingers on the stream. We're gonna have to change angle on the stream when I'm cutting this. It's still a little bit cold. That's good. It's cold out here. For all of you watching, I'm gonna also tell you this. I'm missing some olive oil out here. I'm going to put some olive oil over there, but the barbecue's on. And there's one more whiskey that I have to do. On the stream, we did about all the whiskeys possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Knob Creek 21. Elijah Craig 18. Early Tams. If you don't have money, early Tams it is. We also had on the stream Henry McKenna, 10-year. We also had Dalmore, yes. The only Dalmore you should buy. This is Valauer, and we had that Willet, that beautiful big old Willet. Shout out to all of you. I'm going to say this. I think it's finally time for us to really start cooking and start cutting up our meat. This is going to be the seasonings, yeah? Yes, yes. If I was having sushi, next time I have sushi, I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to scream like that. Next time I have sushi, which is going to, I plan on doing it this week. Wait a minute, this week, today's Saturday. What the hell am I talking about? Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I just want sushi so bad, right? The point of the matter is, we're going to be doing this. Let's do the whiskey of the stream. I think this is the whiskey of the stream. Jefferson's. Jefferson's? Yes. Limited edition, 130 proof. This might be the whiskey of the stream. Only problem is, this is the one problem I have. This is strong. This is the highest proofing of all of these whiskeys. How much am I going to put in my glass? How much am I going to put in my glass? Hey, we'll shout out to all of you. Let's drink the rest of this. You guys ready? Jefferson's. This is currently one of the best trending Jefferson's whiskeys you could buy. Over here, Farm Kitty, thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty with a $5 super chat, Farm Kitty. Huge appreciation, Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty says, Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. She also says, wifey, she love you. There's two best friends in the chat room. You see them. If you haven't seen them, they're in the chat room. Be part of the chat room. Also, Scratch and Sniff. Scratch, thank you so much. Scratch says, Jefferson is awesome. Reaper, fill that up. I can't fill it up. Can't fill it up. I have to cut. I got to cut some meat, man. I got to cut some meat, man. I got to cut some meat. On the stream, we're going to be cutting this. I got to cut some meat. Why did I format this stream like this? I didn't plan this, but I feel like this is the best way to do this stream. Drink whiskey, and then cut up and cook up my picanha for all of you. Scratch, thank you so much, Scratch. Farm Kitty, currently $5 super chat. Currently, we're at $45 on the stream. 82 likes. We have to get 18 more likes to 100. Damn. I don't know if I could. I'm just saying this. This is. Holy shit. This is powerful. Oof. That is powerful stuff, man. I'm going to say this right now. I don't know if I could drink this and cut the meat. I might cut my finger off. Holy Lord, I might cut my finger off. Maybe, for all of you. I'm going to show you how to season your meat, cook your meat. But the one thing you have to learn is drink good whiskey when you're cooking. There's somebody in the chat room. Who's in the chat room? Yes. April in the chat room. April doesn't know how to cook. Okay? April doesn't know how to cook. So for April, for any of you that don't know how to cook in the chat room, remember, you learn. Learn from me. Shout out to April. She doesn't know how to cook. It's okay. Order your takeout. Okay, April. Am I officially gonna be drinking this? I'm gonna say over here in the chat room. I'm gonna give a shout out to George, member George, member. George, member. Yes. I don't even want to drink this, man. Honestly. 130 proof. 130 proof. What proofing did I have on stream? 100 proof? 90 proof? I don't even know what proofing this is. I'm just going to say a random number. 100 proof? 100 proof? This one also, I don't know the proofing on this one. I forgot. I'm just saying random number. 96 proof? No, that's too strong. Random number. 89 proof. Wait a minute. Time out. Let's give a good. Scotch whiskey is never going to be high like that. 88 proof. There you go. Oh shit! This one. 100 proof. That one might not even be 100 proof. That might be even might be more. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not here to read some of these whiskeys. I tell you what's good. Everything here damn good. Right, everything here is damn good. Here we go. Somebody said in the chat room, Deerhead. Somebody said in the chat room, Deerhead. Somebody said in the chat room, Deerhead. You know how much this Deerhead costs? Pricey is pricey. More than Jordan shoe. Okay. I think I'm going to have this. Haven't got. Well, you guys super chatted. You guys super chatted, so maybe I will have this. 130 proof. Damn. Everybody's hoping that I cut my finger off when I start cutting this picanha. You guys are horrible. Any of you that are trying to see me cut my finger off, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drink that. Straight up, I'm gonna be quite honest. I'm not even joking around. I don't think I'm gonna be able to drink that. If I go over there and relocate myself to the cutting board, because we're gonna be cutting, then I will. But I don't feel like I could drink this. I want to drink a beer too. I don't think I'm gonna be able to drink this. We gotta go to the cutting board. So this is what we're gonna do. All right, let's put everything aside. This is what, I'm not joking around. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Whoops. That's when you know it's ready. It's ready to cut up. On the stream, the final part of the stream is finally coming down. I'm gonna cut this for you. And it's gonna be an amazing, amazing time. Do me a favor, have it already. Yes, call your friends. Tell them, hey, Reaper's about to cut his meat. Reaper's about to cut his meat. You want to see him cut his meat, cut his pinky off? You can see him, but you have to tune into the stream. We're gonna be cutting this up, picanha, and for some of you, 2.50 pounds picanha, aged picanha. You see it? It's finally time for me to do this. It's finally time. But for all of you, we gotta do one thing. We gotta do one thing. I gotta get that olive oil. I gotta get that olive oil. You need olive oil. What else you need? You need seasonings. Olive oil seasonings. What else, Reaper? What else, Reaper? What else you need, Reaper? You need a glass of whiskey. Never hold it like that. Always hold it like this. Have a little etiquette. Have a little etiquette. Always hold it like that. If you have a stem, always hold it like that. Have a little etiquette. Don't be a damn bum. Okay, what else? What else? If you need small little glasses, have your small glasses. But again, don't hold it like this. Don't be a bum. Don't be a bum. And then obviously have your beer. Have your beer. Have your beer. All right, we have everything good. For all of you watching, we're going to transition. We're going to transition into our cutting board, and then we're going to start cooking. We're going to transition on a cutting board, and we're going to start cooking. So for all of you, here we go. Just one lick. I approve. Let's do this. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go to the cutting board. Some of you don't even know what a damn cutting board is. I'll show you. Don't worry. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Can you guys hear me now? Are we good? Are we good? Having issues with the. Are we good? 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 Let me know, let me know. Chat room, let me know. Can you hear me? Okay, you're good. Thank you so much. That's what I needed earlier. Anyways, for all of you, wasting a little bit, I'm wasting too much time. Wasting too much time. For all of you watching, here we go. We about to do this over here. Thank you so much for all of you. I was asking earlier if you can hear me, but officially nobody could hear me. I was officially asking for any of you to hear me. Sound check from my moderators. Nobody can hear me. Point of the matter is, I timed out 2 people. I timed out April Neal Farm Kitty. There we go. I did it. For all of you watching, yes, I need my moderators on here for the mainstream. If you're not moderator and you're not moderating, helping out, it's a big thing. For all my members are just the people audience, and I appreciate them. For all of you, we're going to be cutting this over here. Yes, we're going to be cutting this over here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this is Flanagan's. I'm going to put in the Flanagan's. Let's cut this open. Let me roll my sleeves up. I don't have too much time. Let's do this for the girls one more time, okay? For the girls one more time. Since the girls were talking so much in the chat room, you're gonna go in timeout. For the girls in the chat room, for the moderator girls in the chat room, there you go. You're going to timeout one time. For the men out here, yes, for the men also. They got a little timeout for the ladies. The ladies all have to always be on. And it's not like the men, right? Anyways. Man, I do put time out. Let's cut this open. I only have a short span of time on the stream. Okay, short span of time. This is not even a joke. Barbecue is officially on. This is not a joke. Picanha is here. Let's cut this open. I need to cut this. Shout out to all of you. Let's start cutting this. It's not even easy, right? It's not easy. For all of you, one thing you want to do is, with your picanha, make sure you take off the moisture on this picanha. Take out the moisture on this picanha. Yes. Holy Lord, if we got a woman gang on here, holy Lord, look at we have a white silver. That's okay. We'll keep that silver on here. This is the most crucial part of the whole stream. I want to make this perfect. This is not even a joke. For some of you watching, if you can't hear me, well, you should have told me. You should have told me earlier. This is not even a joke. This is the most crucial part of the whole stream. This is my goddamn dinner. This is my dinner. Is my dinner. Shout out to all of you. Is my dinner, man. And for all of you, I want to make sure you understand. You're cutting with the grain. Okay? So what does that mean? Cutting with the grain. Well, cutting with the grain means you're going with the lines. There's some lines on here. Sometimes also on this picanha, there's, you see this? There's one vein. You saw that, right? There should be another vein somewhere here, right? Anyways, we're going to be cutting with this over here. This is not even a joke. I do know some of you probably making jokes in the chat room. You make all the jokes you want to, but this is not a joke. I'm going to start cutting this. My whole day has revolved around this moment. I haven't eaten anything all day. I'm hungry. So let's start cutting this. Here we go for all of you watching. Yes, yes. Here we go, our picanha. Now, this picanha doesn't have the marbling that you want. This is USA choice. Doesn't have the marbling that you really, really want, right? But to make this perfect, you're going to put a good amount of seasoning. I hope you guys can hear me because my wrenches don't help me out. My wrenches are not helping me out. Let me know what you can hear me. Yes, yes. So I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I have to keep this rolling because I only have a certain amount of time frame on the stream. The two ladies that have been in the chat room all day, you know what? I put you two in timeout. You know what? I might put you two in timeout again. God damn. For the men in the chat room, you guys are amazing. Here we go. We're going to put this over here. Let's put the olive oil. Sometimes you got to abuse. Yes, sometimes you got to abuse your powers if you're king. It was don't put this over here. Boom. That's what it is. Here we go. Yes. Extra virgin olive oil. Shout out to the men out here. Who the hell said we told you? No, I'm about to put another time out here. Anyways, for all of you, I'm pissed. Here we go. We're going to put this over here. We're going to flip this up. Let's flip this. Leo Martinez. I'm just going to do it right here. Leo Martinez. Holy shit. Leo Martinez. Where you at, Leo Martinez? Let's see in the chat room. Leo Martinez. Man, I'm tired as hell. Almost got home. Leo, good to see you, Leo. Good to see you, Leo. Jake, good to see you, Jake. Axel, good to see you, Axel. I do know that some of you are watching me. The hardest part of the whole stream is me cutting this. And I have to season this. This is the hardest part of the stream. The barbecue isn't the hardest part. We have 91 likes on the stream. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to all of you. Here we go. This is what I'm going to do for all of you. Yes, this is what I'm going to do for all of you. Here we go. I'm going to do this one time for the men. Here you go, Leo Martinez. Anyways, here we go. We're going to put a little bit of seasoning on here. Kinder's a blend. Yes, I'm putting timeouts on my ranches. Here we go. My ranches, you know what? If you couldn't hear me earlier, what was in a time frame? It was a time slot. I don't even know if I'm going to make this picanha perfect now. I'm going to make it perfect. You know what it is. Anyways, the point of the matter is, Kinder's a blend. This is a live stream. The Brazilian steak. Oof, do I have the light on here? You see what I mean? I don't even have the goddamn light on here. Let's put the light on here. Shit. Here we go for all of you. April, you have the power. You can do whatever you want, April. April has a super ranch. Let's put the Kinders. Man, my related ranchers are talking way too much. You know what? My lady ranchers are talking way too much. You know what? There we go. We'll put it over here. That's good. Looks good. Shout out to all of you. 91 likes, 91 likes. Plural, I see you, plural. One of our members. This is going to be the toughest meat. Where's my tank top when I need it? I got to take off my jersey. Here you go. Looks good. Okay. Kinders. I got to do this quick. God damn, my wrenches didn't tell me if I was... Beautiful. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Dude, I'm pissed. Here we go. I'm pissed off, man. Right now, I'm pissed off so bad. I'm pissed off so bad, I think I'm just going to throw this too. There you go. I'm going to throw that son of a bitch too. Kinders doesn't pay me to do this. Here we go. Shout out to all of you. Let's start putting this fat on here. Man, my time crunch on this stream is literally... I have a time crunch on this stream. Very much of a time crunch on this stream. Let's start turning some of these. You want to make sure that that fat gets nice and seasoned. Also, the bottom of this big old piece. Look at this big old piece. I'm going to throw this to the goddamn whale in the ocean that I got over here. Beauty. I don't even want to make this presentable. Honestly. Man, I don't have too much time on this stream. I wasted how many minutes? 20 minutes figuring out if I was... How dare some of my wrenches? How dare some of my wrenches? How dare some of my wrenches? I think I'm going to start taking away wrenches on this stream. Let's start taking away wrenches on the stream. First wrench I'm going to be taking away is... Here we go. Bing bong! Taking away wrenches on the stream. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Taking away wrenches on the stream. There we go, taking away wrenches. And I'm going to start giving wrenches to people that officially... Here we go, I'm taking away goddamn wrenches on the stream. Here we go. Dude, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. It's like a chef that just showed up and nobody has the utensils ready. It's like a chef that just showed up and like, dude, I'm pissed as hell. I only have a short amount of time. Holy Lord. All right, let me just start putting some of these. You guys are hearing me rant. You guys are amazing for hearing me rant. Again, the fat needs to be seasoned. If you don't season the damn fat, you see the seasoning on the fat? If you don't season the damn fat, you're gonna ruin. You're gonna season the damn fat. I gotta season the damn fat. I'm gonna start taking away ranches. Looks good, looks good. Oh shit, I think I have a beer in the damn freezer. Hope you guys can see. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to hit that like button. We're 4 likes away from 100. I don't even know if we're gonna make it to 100 likes on the stream. I feel like I'm a rookie. I feel like I'm a rookie cook. I feel like I'm a rookie cook. Damn, I feel like a rookie cook. Okay, now that you guys, anybody that out there that says, damn right, Reaper, you're a rookie cook, you're gonna get timeout. I'm gonna put you on the wall so you can put that cone on your head. You know, back in the days, they put you on the cone on the head. How many of you used to be on that cone on the head? On that goddamn class. Well, guess what? You're about to relive it. Not playing around, man. I only have so much time on the stream. Here we go. We're gonna do this one time for the ladies. I'm just gonna do a random lady in the chat room. April Neal, here we go. Boom, there you go, April. One time. Cone in the head. For a second. Go to the wall and come back. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. Damn. Real good. Shout out to all of you. Let's start officially. We have 101 likes on the stream. 101 likes on the stream. Yes, yes. 101 likes on the stream. Yes, Polar. Thank you so much, Polar. I just took away a wrench on the stream. My man. I need to start cooking, but this meat, I'm going to straight up say it, this meat needed a little bit of time. Needed a little time to get that seasoning just bucked in. I'm not going to be able to, I'm not going to be able to watch a football game. I need to throw something. What am I going to throw? Let me throw something. I'm so annoyed, yes? Asahi Super Dry. Let's throw that son of a bitch. Asahi Super Dry. Should you buy this one? Of course. There you go. Through it. What else am I going to throw on the stream? Dude, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Make sure when you have your friend and you pop open that beer. Wait a minute. Shoot it to his face. Okay, that was a bad shoot. All right, Estrella, Jalisco, let's drink this up. Farm Kitty says, throw something at yourself. Here we go, Farm Kitty. We're going to do it one time. I'm going to throw. There you go, Farm Kitty. Go to the wall. Go to the wall, Farm Kitty. Shout out to all of you. Here we go, drink this up. Let's go. Let's go start to cook, man. I only have a on the stream. I literally have a short amount of time. For all of you watching, you guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning in, dude. I hope this barbecue. If this barbecue is not on, we're cooked. If the barbecue is not on, we're cooked. For all of you watching, we put the olive oil on here already, right? Yes, we put the olive oil. We're gonna put one more pass. I don't care what anybody says. One more pass of olive oil. Dude, I'm pissed. I'm pissed as hell. I just wasted like 20 minutes. Now I'm not gonna be able to eat this picanha on the stream like I was supposed to. Here we go for all of you. Let's start moving this. If that 21 year falls to the floor, good. Now Creek 21, that thing sucks. Here we go. Let's officially go to then let's go to that Weber. If this is not on, which it should be on, there you go, we're gonna have an issue. Oof. Looking a little bit off. Looking a little bit off. I need this to be barbecuing hot. I need this to be real hot. For my picanha, I need this to be real hot. There you go. Ranches. Thank you so much, Ranches. You guys are amazing. Ranches, you guys are amazing. All of you, Ranches, my Ranches. How my Ranches doing in the chat room? Ranches, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much, Ranches. Thank you so much, Ranches. Now the public's not going to be able to see me cut. Now the public's not going to be able to see me cut nothing. Man. Dude, I don't know. Ladies, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm going to say this. To be trending on YouTube, you have to be on deck. Here we go. Damn. Here we go. It looks good. Shit. This is not going to be enough heat. Fucking hell. Alright, to make this heat start acting up quicker, you can spread this out. My recommendation is for all of you, use your hand, use your hand, use your hand. Spread this out as much as possible. Use your hand to spread it out. The heat is not hot enough. You need to get this hot for the picanha. You need to get this hot for the picanha. That could have been like my 20 minutes. I could have been doing this. Here we go. Shout outs to is Leo Martinez in the chat room. Thank you so much, Leo Martinez, for being a part of the stream. Member. Okay, I have to put this over here. Good. Member. Let's clear. Oh, that's good. It's looking good. I'm starting to feel better. 102 likes. I don't think you guys ever seen me mad. This is not even me getting mad. But I'm very specific with the meat. If I don't have this meat on point, I will get a little bit mad. Remember, I am very much. Can you guys hear me? Fucking hell, you gotta be joking me right now. Here we go. Let me know if can you hear me? Can you hear me? Reaper Crew, can you hear me? Can you hear me? This is not an easy stream. Straight up, I think some of you guys think it's easy. It's not. So for any of you in the chat room that think you know what you know, it's not. That he officially turns off the mic. It's so hot in here. It turns off the mic. I'm moving around and YouTube, the internet connection. It's not easy. I know many of you think it's easy, but it's not. This is a live stream. So for some of you, you know what? Whoever says that I'm officially, here we go. I'm gonna put officially have another fan on here. Let me know. Can you hear me? Let me know in the chat room. Can you hear me? Let me know. Let me know. All right, here we go. I think we should be good. We hear you. Thank you so much. My wrench. Thank you so much, my wrench. All right, you guys can hear me good. Now, officially, we're going to get closer. Let me know if we lose my mic. Officially, it's time for me to start cooking, but we have to cook our picanha closely, and it has to be very hot. I think this is officially as good as possible that I can get it. Shout out to all of you, but I think this is as hot that I can get it. I don't think I can get it hotter. I could get it hotter. But I think this is the best that I can do currently. It's a little bit hot out here. We could wait for this to get hot, just a little bit more hotter. Today, I'm going to be cooking up some picanhas. And I'm doing it live. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Also, I'm going to end the poll just because I don't want to forget. Yes, it's cold. It's cold out here. Someone just said if it's cold. Of course it's cold. I'm freezing. It's snowing out here. Anyways, that's good. All right, no more trolling me because the king officially, the Reaper King is officially not really ready for any of that right now. Here we go, Zeus. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not gonna be easy. Here we go, let's do this. Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't have put those two in there. That would have been a good idea. I don't have a lot of time on the stream. I was hoping I had more time, but I don't. Let's do this. Thank you, chat room. You guys are awesome. Jake on the stream. Thank you so much, Jake, for adding to the stream. So I'm doing charcoal, but the charcoal is the only way to do it. If you don't do charcoal, do not do picanha. If you have a grill that has propane, do not do picanha. Do not do picanha. All right, don't do picanha. Shout out to all of you. We have 105 likes. Hit that like button. This is picanha. Yes, if you have never figured out what this is picanha. But you have to understand, you have to season your picanha really, really, really good. If you don't season your picanha really good, you're not going to get a good flavor. Also, charcoal grill is what you need to do. So for some of you, here we go, drinks up. Looks really good, looks really good. Chat room, be part of the chat room, be part of the chat room. Doodoo Brown said that meat ain't so huge, homie. Over here, Doodoo Brown, you know what? Keep that Doodoo Brown. Over here, Axel. Axel says, I thought I'd seen Leo fighting in the midgets. I think so, Axel. Leo is one of our ranches. But the thing is, I haven't seen some of you since Super Chats. Huge shout out to Leo, but I haven't seen Leo in a long time. Leo Martinez, I see Leo Martinez. Anyways, the point of the matter is, be part of the chat room, be part of the chat room. Our charcoal is getting cooked up really nicely. One thing I'm going to tell you, close the bottom vent all the way, yes. Make sure it doesn't get overcooked. Yes, yes. God damn. Oh, what I'm talking about. Ah, damn, that's what I'm talking about. God damn. I'm going to close this up real quick. Make sure those flames don't get overstimulated, right? Yes, close those flames. Vent on top. Vent on top has to be closed all the way. You want to make sure that those flames tune down. If you're cooking picanha, remember there's different kind of picanhas. USDA Choice, USDA Prime, and Wagyu. If you're cooking USDA Choice, do not overburn this. It will ruin your meats. If you're cooking USA Prime, which is a more higher end meat, it's okay if you cook it up like what I'm doing. Cook it up what we're doing, no problem with the seasoning. It's gonna be okay. It has enough fat. The problem is when it comes to Wagyu, you can't do this to Wagyu. You just do it real quick. But this is USDA Choice. If you overcook USDA Choice, it'll get bad real quick. Remember, it doesn't have a lot of fat. All right. So this is why I was getting pissed earlier on the stream. My wrenches didn't tell me if they could hear me. I needed to cut up the meats. Every minute that went by, it makes a big difference. Every minute that goes by, it makes a huge difference. I'm about to time out all my wrenches. What are they talking about in the chat room? Anyways, here we go. Yes. This is not even a joke. Ma, look at this. Beauty. Oof, this needs a little bit of loving. Damn, I could be turned. I need a little bit of loving too. I can't even see that one. I need a little bit of loving too. A lot of loving's on these picanhas. Damn, look, it's white like a... No. And by the way, this is looking good. This is the hardest part of the whole picanha. I'm about to fire all of my ranches. Straight up, I'm about to fire all my ranches. He goes, shout out to all of you. He don't like, but if you like the stream so far. This fat is good. Watch this. Now that's good. You saw that? Now that's good. That's good. You saw that? Ooh, that needs some loving. So that's white like Mark Zuckerberg. Now that's good. If it's white like Mark Zuckerberg, you ain't doing some right. Let's close it up. I'm not gonna be able to taste this on the stream. How dare my ranches. Damn. A lot of people watching. You guys are amazing for all of you watching. Axel, thank you so much, Axel. Axel's being on the side. He's been on the benches. One of my ranches. He's been on the benches. Like, man, I love the fact that all the ranches, all the managers, they're not telling you if they can hear you. There you go, Axel. Thank you so much, Axel. You see all this smoke coming out? Good. Do me a favor, if you're watching, hit that like button. George, I see you, George. I see you, George. I see George. Oof. You see that heat? That's because I opened this up. All right, let's open this up. Shout out to all of you. Let's open this up. Oof, you saw that? Oof, you saw that? Oof. Oh, this needs some loving. Damn. Oh, that needs some loving too. Keep it on the fire. Oh, that needs some loving. Let's keep that on the fire. That one I could go far away. Good. We're gonna also be cooking up that fat. We need to cook that fat. One of the main things is the fat. You need to do the fat. From this point on, I'm just gonna cook with the barbecue open. Picanha is not a joke. Okay, you need to do it perfect. If you don't do it perfect, you might as well just throw it away. You gotta do it perfect. Here we go, shout out to all of you. Let's start working on the fat. I'm gonna work on the fat. You see this? It's beautiful. We gotta work on the fat. How can we work on the fat? It's easy. Put the fat sideways. There we go. Working on the fat. Wait a minute, there's one more. Just put it sideways. Work on that fat. This is as hard as possible. This is why I'm going to tell you guys. It's not a joke. Every second counts on this stream. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to show you guys this. You know what? The two ladies in the chat room, you should go in timeout. April, Neil, Farm Kitty, both of you. How dare them? I'm going to blame it on the ladies in the chat room. How dare them? Now I'm not going to be able to taste this. I want to cut this up on the stream. Okay, let's flip this. How dare them? Fat is looking precisely amazing. There you go, the fat. You saw the fat? Look at the fat. You saw the fat? Okay, good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Like a monkey, I can't see nothing. Is the fat? Nope. Let's see his fat. There they go. That fat is cooked. But you know what? That goddamn meat needs to be cooked. Nicely, more nice. This is not. Look at this fat. What the hell's going on there? This is what we're going to do. We're going to work on the fat. I don't have too much time. My max amount of time is 3 hours on the stream. I don't have a lot of time. All right. Jake, thank you so much, Jake, for being part of the stream. Huge appreciation to Jake. If I was Gordon Ramsay, I'd fire everybody. Air all my ranches. I'd fire all of them. Look at this. Look at, what the put it over here. Every second counts when it comes to picanha. And this is good to go. I'm going to put this over here on the side. Look at the fan. Look at the fan on here. Good. All right, we're going to put this over here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to put this aside. Let the inside cook a little bit. We are aiming for medium rare. This is rare still. Shit! You guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning into the stream. I know I'm just pissed. I'm pissed right now. I'm pissed as hell. I'm super pissed. Let's drink a sip. Australia. I'm so pissed right now. I'm so pissed on the stream. For all of you, you know what it is to be pissed. If you're a manager and your workers aren't doing their thing, you get pissed. You throw stuff. Or you fire somebody. You send somebody home. I can't send anybody home. Point of the matter is, for all the members and the subscribers, I'm cooking picanha, but the picanha I'm cooking is USA choice. You have to be very delicate with USA choice. It is not USA prime that has fat. I don't have butter inside, so I can't put butter on here, but I would recommend you guys to put butter. For all of you watching, I'm going to chug this. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed I'm going to chug this. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. I'm so pissed I'm going to chug it. After I finish chugging this, I'm going to take the damn picanha off. Here we go. Somebody said throw everything. Here we go. I threw it. Here we go. Let's take this off. I had to take this off. I can't leave this on. Grill lines are beautiful, but I gotta say, I don't want to be eating well done picanha. This picanha is looking drippy and nice. Damn. Beauty. Oh man, look at that. Ah, damn, it looks good. For all you watching, I'm pissed. I'm pissed, but the point of the matter is, yes, I gotta suck it up. Shenhouse Hag, so he says, suck it up. You gotta suck it up. But you know what? Look at this. You see this? This is not what I want to make. It is gonna be amazing. It is gonna be fantastic. But I wanted to take my time doing this. And I only have a couple seconds. I have a total of, how many seconds do I have on the stream to give you a good stream? I have a couple seconds left to give you a good stream. I don't want to go over that 3-hour mark. I can't go over that 3-hour mark. And for my ranches, how dare you, ranches? Some of you didn't tell me they could hear. Point of the matter is, this is the toughest meat. I'm going to eat it tomorrow. Let's put this over here. The grill's officially good. You see it? 113 likes. Do me a favor, haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Yeah, since you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button. I'm gonna show you. I got a couple seconds left. Let me show you the meat. I wanted to cut the meat in front of you guys. But for some of you, you're probably gonna have to see on Instagram. If you haven't seen the Instagram, I posted all the meats. Oh, yes. By the way, I'm using cowboy charcoal and BMB competition charcoal. If you want to see the finished product, usually I post it up on Instagram. Shout out to all of you. I usually post it up on Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of you watching, you're probably wondering, is this well done? Holy shit, you like to eat your meat like Donald Trump. No, I don't. I don't like to eat my meat like that. Let me lick my fingers. Damn, that's good. I don't like to eat my meat like Donald Trump. Damn. For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, look at the damn picanha. I'm a little bit pissed though, I'm not gonna lie. I did the whole stream to lose 20 minutes of the stream trying to figure out if we're live. Man, I'm a little bit pissed. But that's what it is. If you're a live stream, you see it. If you're in the live stream, you'll see it. That's what it is. Wrenches stay in the ball, wrenches. This is amazing. It's goddamn good. But the thing is, here's the thing. I'm just going to critique one thing on the stream. I think I rushed this a little bit too much. This is looking beautiful. It should be medium rare. But it's looking like, to me, I'm just gonna say this right now. To me, it's looking amazing. It's looking real good. But personally, I don't feel like this is the best work I've ever done. It's gonna be really. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Reaper crew. It's time for me to end the stream. Yes, I got disconnected. Remember, I only have a certain amount of time frame on the stream. Huge shout outs to the USA. Huge shout outs to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over there on the moon. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into the stream. For all of you watching, yes, we had a lot of whiskeys on the stream. For all of you watching, this might be members only. We got $50 on the stream. $55 on the stream. Thank you so much. If I want to recommend all of you to do something is get yourself USA Prime Picanha. USA choice is very hard if you're limited in time frame and you're just, let's say this. I got a little bit backed up. 20 minutes is all it took, or 15 minutes is all it took for me to officially mess this stream up. Is this meat good? Of course this meat is good, but I wanted to make it medium rare. I think it's a little bit more well done. Not well done, but medium well. For all of you watching, thank you everybody for tuning into the stream. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And Reaper officially signing out. Yes, Reaper officially signing out. See you all soon. See you all soon tomorrow.